Genetic pollution and its impact on the food security of India and its linkage with the biodiversity. It may be asked in 10-mark question. And before going to discuss about genetic pollution, we should know about what is DNA and its role in controlling the hereditary. As we know, DNA or genes are controlling the characters of any organism, whether plant or animals. In plants, spread of DNA within the family is called pollination. Cross pollination means spread of the gene from other plant family into different family. It is called as cross pollination. Now we'll discuss about genetic pollution. Here genetic pollution is defined as dispersal of the contaminated or altered gene from the genetically modified organism to the natural organism. Otherwise, in simple terms, in laboratory we are altering the genes of a particular organism to produce a desired product. That organism may be genetically dominant. When it comes to the mixed with the population, the genetically dominant organism will replace the genetically weak native population or natural population, so that in the course of time the dominant artificial or contaminated genes having animals or plants will dominate. Now, what are genetically modified organisms? It is a separate 10-mark question that we will deal in detail in the next slide. First, we should come to know what is genetically modified organisms. They are organisms that have been modified by insertion of one or more genes. If you look at the diagram, the left side is the normal DNA. In the central place, the DNA segments are added or removed from the native one, and because of this, genetically modified organisms are produced, for example, in the right side. Now, we should discuss about the linkage between the genetic pollution and food security. Generally, food security requires different kind of plants that are growing in the different agroclimatic regions. Suppose if a plant grows in the desert, cold climate, moderate or temperate climates, so here we can say the diversity of the plant is high. But when genetic pollution occurs, the dominant gene containing plant will replace the all other plants. So it leads to the low diversity or low variety of plants. For example, take one plant, it has 10 different varieties suitable for 10 different climatic regions. If genetic pollution occurs and suppose only two plants occurs after genetic pollutions suitable to only two types of climates, it means because of genetic pollution the diversity becomes less. And we should discuss about the linkage between the genetic pollution and biodiversity. Here we should remember 3 points. Because of genetic pollution, genetic diversity loss occurs. That herbicide or pesticide resistant plants may spread faster, so that if farmer uses herbicide or pesticides, plant will not respond, and that agricultural produce will be less. And because of genetic pollution, the invasive species will wipe out the local species. It leads to the extinction of the native species. It's all about genetic pollution and its effect on food security and biodiversity. Thank you.